Have you ever met someone who seems mature far beyond their age? They stay calm during chaos. They rarely ask for help. They take care of everyone else, but struggle to talk about their own feelings. Psychology says this is not always emotional strength. Sometimes it is what happens when a child grows up too fast. 1. They learn to ignore their own needs. Children who grow up too fast often learn that their emotions are less important than everyone else's. Instead of receiving comfort, they become the one giving it. Psychology calls this parentification, where a child slowly takes on emotional responsibilities that were never meant for them. Over time, they stop expressing their own needs because they believe being easy and strong is the safest way to survive. 2. They become hyper-independent. Many children who were forced to mature early grow into adults who struggle to rely on anyone. They handle problems alone, avoid asking for help, and feel uncomfortable depending on people. Psychology says this happens because they learned early that support was unreliable or unavailable. So independence stops being a choice and becomes a survival mechanism. 3. They constantly monitor other people's emotions. A child who grows up in an unstable environment often becomes emotionally hyper-aware. They learn to notice changes in tone, mood, and behavior before anything is even said. This is called hypervigilance. Their brain stays in a constant state of scanning for emotional danger. Even as adults, they may struggle to fully relax because part of them is always preparing for something to go wrong. 4. They feel guilty for resting. Children who grow up too fast are often praised for being responsible, mature, and hardworking. But psychology says this can create a dangerous connection between productivity and self-worth. As adults, they may feel anxious when resting or doing nothing because their value became tied to being useful. Slowing down can feel uncomfortable, even when they desperately need it. 5. They struggle to feel emotionally safe. People who grew up too fast often become the caretaker in relationships. They support others easily, but struggle to fully trust, open up, or feel emotionally secure themselves. Psychology says this happens because they learned early that love often came with pressure, responsibility, or emotional unpredictability. As a result, safety and vulnerability can feel unfamiliar, even in healthy relationships. A child who grows up too fast does not stop being a child internally. They simply learn to hide that part of themselves in order to survive. And even years later, those survival patterns can still shape the way they think, feel, and connect with others. Healing often begins when they finally realize that being strong all the time was never something they should have needed to learn.